Okay, so I deleted the video that I was just talking about. So I'm gonna start all over with this one, and I'm gonna try to leave off a certain name of a studio, which is why I deleted this, um, due to traumatic events in my life. All right. So as I said in the other video, which you guys will never see because it's deleted, I didn't want to be an actor at first. I really didn't. I only started pursuing it because of other things in my life that went to hell in a handbasket. I didn't join the police academy. I wanted to be a homicide detective. I didn't really have a fighting chance in hell of that because of some shit that went wrong in my family. I'm not a criminal. I don't have a criminal record. It has nothing to do with that. But what happened was one of my siblings wasn't dating someone who was law abiding. Let's put it like that. And in that, it caused a big clusterfuck in my life, which is why I didn't become a cop. If you ask me personally, I will tell you everything. But it can't be recorded because I don't want any problems and I don't like starting stuff. But, if I read a biography, I would definitely not leave it out. And whoever doesn't like it can kiss my ass because they can't kick my ass. So, anyway, that went to hell in a handbasket. And again, in a time where I was in my 20s and I was really undecisive of what I really wanted to do, which was really be a police officer. Instead of being that, I decided to listen to my mom and be the good guy and try to save the family crap. It's a really bad idea to be the savior of your family because it costs you everything, and it has. Because I'm 43 now and I have nothing to show for anything that I've done in life. So I was down my father's and I was like 23, 24 before I really got into making movies. This is kind of the road that kind of let me away from stuff. UFC didn't exist. Shoot fighting existed. I had no means of getting to China. No, so that wasn't going to happen. And I'm good. I'm real good. One of the best, even. So, my dad's girlfriend, wife, common law, depending on how you want to call it. I was at her daughter's house, and she has a kid, and shout out to Jennifer and her three minions, because this was a long time ago. Jennifer is currently in the age of when I was in the age of getting to where I'm going. So, first my dad snuck up on me, and all I seen was hands, and I elbowed him in the face as swiftly as possible without even realizing what I've done. Then I realized, and I had a problem forgiving myself for a while. I got over it. Then I started making movies about the time I was 27, so it was like the year 2000 or something like that. And YouTube didn't really exist at that moment, so I never knew how I was gonna get it off. But then what happened like a few months before that was this studio that promised us Hollywood East. It kind of didn't really deliver, and I went to the studio, which is how I managed to wind up having to make this movie called Fallen Dragons. Which let me thank everyone who participated and volunteered their time to work for me for free. Thank you to the Bowie sisters. Thank you to Adrian Cow because he played my brother. Thank you to Chris and Vincent, and I can't remember your last names. I'm sorry. They're Asian guys. And thank you to Louis Tor something or another that I can't pronounce. And thank you to Bruce Johnson, who made a brief cameo in my film. And thank you to Josh Shelton, who has been in every film that I've ever made. And I thank you, Josh. You have helped me incredibly. You don't know how much you've helped me, but thank you. And thank you to you 21 followers for taking the brief time to watch this. Um, so she kind of inspired me to go into this. And I went into this full fledged. I had dabbled in it before, and I've had bad experiences. I told you the guy who was making Major Pain made me shave off my hair, and then wouldn't give me the part, and I almost got to fighting with one of the actors in the show. So I'm sure he's having a great career, and I'm not having anything. But anyway, so as I said in the other video, I have been offered independent films by people locally, and I've taken the roles, and I haven't really gotten but that one role, other than the films I make myself. So I didn't have a speaking role. I just had to do the West Coast pop part, but not the West Coast pop part, the 619 part, and beat a guy up, and that was pretty much the gist of it. But him and his girlfriend and the other guy who was going in on the film, because I was going to work for free. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to be in the film. And, that didn't happen. So with my own films, and the studio that would not take me. They sent me a rejection letter, just like Sundance sent me a rejection letter, because they didn't do kung fu movies. And each one of these places that said they didn't do kung fu movies. With Sundance, 2 weeks after getting my tape back, there was a Japanese independent film on there, and guess what? It had kung fu in it. It was a kung fu movie. All through the movie, there was kung fu in it. I think some boobs might have been in there too. It was a good movie though. But then I was mad. It's like, our reference company just sent me back my rejection note and said we don't do kung fu movies. And then with the studio in Petersburg, they said the same thing, and yet they have released like 7 or 8 kung fu movies since totally ditching me. And so if you're not given the opportunity, you don't know if you're good. You don't know if it's worth pursuing. And most people don't give you the chance because they want you to quit. So I'm gonna tell you not to quit. Even though I have been physically debilitated and I can't go forward with what I wanted to do, it doesn't mean I can't do the acting thing. So I'm open to any roles. If they come my way, I'm gladly going to take them, except for I have to have a discussion with the casting director about the do's and don'ts that I wills and I won'ts. Because there are things that I don't really think I have substance of control over, like a DC problem. So doing nudity is probably not going to happen. Then again, it really also decides on the actress that I'm up against. And I won't do nudity with any dudes. That is not an option. I will not play a gay character unless he's an in-the-closet gay character, and there will be no love scenes, alright? That's my vocal agreement right there off the bat. Plus, I don't want to offend people who live the alternative lifestyle, alright? I don't want to play the crying game. It's a good movie, but, I don't want to be the chick with the dick. Alright? Not saying that I won't if the money's right. Alright? And I mean, it would take a lot. Because also, I would have to do better than what I do in my own stuff. In my own stuff, I know what I want. You know what I mean? I know I'm in charge. I write it. I star in it. I direct it. I choreograph the fight scenes. I choreograph the stunts to make sure that everyone is safe and secure and that we all go home Saturday night when we're done filming. And, as I said to all my actors, if I don't make it, but you guys make it, just remember me. You don't have to pay me or anything. Just acknowledge that I helped you get there. And that's good enough for me. Because I'm most likely going to be that guy who's discovered after I'm dead. I'm most likely going to suffer from the same syndrome that Bruce Lee had, that discovery within death. No one's going to give a goddamn about me until I'm gone. Be like, well, damn, where did this guy come from? He was a badass. Can we sign him now and make movies? No, you can't sign him because he's a ball of fucking ashes. Which is generally how it happens when you really don't have much to live for but this fame. And it's not so much as fame as I make movies to make myself happy. Alright? Now I have 3 genres of movies that I love. And those are the movies that I want to make. I would love to make scary movies. I would love to make science fiction movies. And I really, 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 really want to make kung fu movies. Now the reason why I said these 3 genres is because each one of those genres, especially kung fu, has a martial art element in it. If you have ever watched a scary movie, there's always someone who's got their shit together. They can fight. Or there's an ex-soldier. Same thing with science fiction movies. There's always someone who's got their shit together where they can fight. And if the actor can make you believe it, then you've got it. Now, let's get down to business. As I said in the other tape before I deleted this damn thing, I am a person of multicultural descent. Alright? I'm Native American Indian, Cherokee. I am black and I am white. Alright? So, there are no Native American writers, apparently, in Hollywood or anywhere else that will give me a role. Simple as that. And if they are, they haven't discovered me, they're not watching YouTube, and no one else really gives a flying shit about me. Right now, the only thing that Native Americans really need to be concerned with is the Dakota Pipeline and how to ram that damn thing up Donald Trump's ass. But can't say that's going to happen. Because apparently he is a devout racist, whether he wants to admit it or not. How many ethnic backgrounds can you pick on? How many religious backgrounds can you pick on? Because you have money? He's using personal gain, and he should be like Richard Nixon and ask to resign. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Because personal gain, the pipeline, come on. Before he was elected, I don't have any money accessed it into that pipeline. You lying sack of crap. That's why you rescinded the fucking protection order that Obama put in place. Now, Had we got a notification about this shit like 2 years ago before this happened, then there wouldn't have probably been nothing that he could do. Because I think they have like a 2-year warranty or something with stuff like that when it comes to presidential orders, but I could be wrong on that too. Most presidents don't rescind the outgoing president's orders. However, Donald Trump, being the douchebag full of dick tips that he is really kissing a lot of ass and therefore the pipe. Now back to me. You know, I've made some commercials on my channel for Gatorade, for Tang, cheese balls, Doritos, and water. Haven't done one for Zippo yet, but as you've seen, I do have a Zippo lighter. No, I don't smoke cigarettes, but the first time I played Resident Evil, I had learned real quick that I had to go find that lighter, and I've died like 6 times until I found it. So it's best to always carry fire with you. I also learned in the military that you can't always start a fire with 2 goddamn rocks. So it'd be best that even if you don't smoke, to have some form of fire. Alright? So as I make these videos, and they're basically rants right now, they're not what I want to do. Alright? They're not. Let's be honest, they're not what you want to see. No one wants to see a half-breed dude talk about randomized fucking shit that means only something to him, and sometimes I put things up that you might like, and sometimes I put things up that you don't. I tried to do an instructional video with nunchucks. Camera. But no one has given me any insight or recite, or if they even like that, so I haven't done any more. I'd have to take the camera outside or the whole computer and work both there. But also, if you want to see any of that, I just point you right to Kung Fu Havoc #1, because that's got a lot of my martial arts stuff on it before I got totally screwed up. I also did a video on Kung Fu Havoc #1 where I should be a Power Ranger, where I'm working in the park with the chain and all kinds of other stuff. Clearly, Saban and everyone else who's ever been in the Power Rangers has not even given me a second look on that. So, you move forward and you move on. Power Rangers has a new movie coming out next month. Power Rangers TV show Ninja Steel is on right now. And I haven't had any luck whatsoever in being discovered. So, what do? You keep going. And you pray. And God knows I pray. I pray all the time that someone somewhere is actually going to watch me and discover me and decide, hey, let's give that old fella a break before his face catches up with his age. Because I am 43, literally. I'm 43. I might not look like it, but I am 43. And by the time I'm discovered, 50 will probably be the new 20. As if that wasn't already done by Jay-Z and them. No, I don't listen to his music. No, I don't listen to Beyonce's music. Do I hate them? No. They're just not my thing. Same thing with Kanye and Kim. I could care 2 shits about them. It's just that simple. They breathing. I don't support their shit. I don't watch their shows. Hell, I don't even know what the fuck love and hip-hop is, so of course I don't watch reality shows. If I had my own reality show, I probably wouldn't watch it. Unless it followed me around to all these auditions where you sit there for hours at a cattle call and never get seen. I have gone to almost every cattle call in Charlottesville and in Richmond. Now, why am I only willing to go to these 2 cities? Richmond is an hour and a half away, so that's not that bad. To go all the way down there and not be seen is kind of a problem. To go to every hotel in Charlottesville that they advertise on the radio that they're having a cattle call and to not be seen, that's not a problem until you get tired of not being seen. So, as I said in my list video, there is a magical list that my ugly ass just isn't on. Alright, let's face it, I'm not a pretty person, and I'm not on this magical list. So, I've gone to these places. One time I've gone there with long hair and went back 2 hours later with my hair cut. And they looked dead at me and they're like, weren't you just here with long hair? Yes, I was. Well, why'd you cut it? Because I wasn't what you were looking for. I figured it had to be the hair. I can't change anything else on my body except for to shave hair. I can't grow boobs and a vagina. That shit's not gonna happen. And plus, I would be an ugly woman. So hell, I'm already an ugly man. So what the fuck? Why would I want to be an uglier woman? You know, it's just not gonna work. However, Tyler Perry, if you're listening, I could be Mini Medea. I'll wear that dress, and you can teach me how to talk Southern. I mean, I'm in Virginia, so I don't know how much more Southern I need to get, but you know, it is what it is. So I think after this video, and if the night allows me to do so, and I don't die before the day is over with, I'm going to like maybe put mini auditions out. I'm going to start asking producers for help and then posting them on my YouTube page. I will probably put some of them on my Facebook page, and I will probably not. But you know, this is what I bring to the table. I'm an independent filmmaker, so I know my way around the back of the camera, and I know my way around the front of the camera. My only issue with acting is learning when I'm supposed to say my lines. But if I'm not given an opportunity to learn and perfect my craft, then how can I learn and perfect my craft if no one wants to give me a chance? And everywhere I've gone, every acting contest, call, or whatever that I have participated in, nothing. Nothing. So either one, I'm ugly as hell, and besides the fact that I'm short and they apparently do discriminate in acting for height as well, but you know, I don't discriminate. When people come and ask if they can be in my film, hey, hell yeah. I need bodies in film and I need to do it right now. And if they're like, well, what if I can't act? I don't give a damn. If you show up and you can talk, then you can say exactly what I need you to say. My problem is that I need you to say it again with feeling. Now, I have the same issue. I am not a skilled actor. I'm an improvalist, and I can improv anything. You know, example, there was some kung fu movies that used to come on, and they all seem to say the same basically damn thing when they're dubbed into America. They say, "Are you Ting Tao Pen?" "Yes, I am Ting Tao Pen." "Why do you ask?" "Because I have sworn to kill you." Then Ting Tao Pen would say, "Well, it's a damn shame that you've come all this way to die." And then the other guy would be, "I'm not the one that's gonna die. You're gonna die." And then Ting Tao Pen would say, "Good luck with that." And then they'd take their fighting stance and then they would fight. Alright? And that's pretty much what you would describe in an independent film. You would tell your actors, this is what I would prefer you to say, but if you have something hotter that would work better for this scene, then do that. And you explain the scene as you go. You know, so like before you say action, you sit there for like 15 minutes or whatever and explain to them, look, the fight scene is really important. But the dialogue that leads up to the fight has to be phenomenal so that you guys can put everything you got into the fight. You don't have to put everything you have into the dialogue. But when you put everything you got into the dialogue, which leads to the fight, it kind of comes together as a smashing hit. So if you got the guys doing the Ting Tao Pen thing that I just said, and then they break into this badass, awesome-ass, totally fucking nominal fight scene, you get what the dialogue did to your feelings on the inside. So when you're watching something and somebody's like, "You've come a very long way to kill me. Too bad you don't have the skills. You're not strong enough." And then the guy who's threatening him is like, "I will show you who's strong enough. Let's go." And he's like, "Your funeral." So, you know, you have something smart to say, something slick. And then this awesome-ass fight scene takes place, and the guy who did the threatening gets his ass beat and has to come back by the end of the film after he does some training, you know, train to get better, and then he has to come back. Gordon Liu made a movie, something about the White Lotus, where at the end he stabbed the guy in the hand, and the guy was whipping him, and he was fighting back, and he said, How is it, no one has survived over 100 steps without dying?" And he said, "Oh, well, that's simple. Out of 100 steps, I stopped at 99. You know, so that's been one of my favorite Gordon Liu movies, and I would love to work with him. So Quentin Tarantino, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but you know, if you're watching, I'm down with making modern day kung fu films with the old kung fu style of the 70s and 80s. And the good part is, you don't have to train me to do kung fu. You don't have to pay anybody for that because I already know. Just watch my videos. Anyway, I'm going to end this so I can take me a nap. Why am I taking a nap? Because I'm tired. I've had a really rough night. I had a really rough yesterday. I'm probably going to have a really rough night again today because people keep messing up my plans for the day. But anyway, I'm James Williamson. This is Kung Fu Happening number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. fast forward it to your friends, maybe Tyler Perry, maybe Quentin Tarantino. But that's what I'm going to do from here on. I'm going to make many videos asking for producers who make films, who have made it in films, to help my ass out. And I'm not saying I want to be filthy rich. I just want to be well off. I want to have my own house. I want you to open the door so I can build my own studio. And maybe, unlike the studio here in Petersburg, I actually can make a studio and come through. You know, fuck distributing. We're making the movies. We can distribute them on YouTube. You want the movie to be seen, there's no better place to put it than on YouTube. Because everybody watches YouTube. All we have to do is put the movie together, get the shit going, and hype it up enough where everybody will want to see it. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you. And please, if you're a member of Kung Fu Havoc number 1, switch over to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I don't really have motor control over Kung Fu Havoc 1 anymore, so it's probably best that you just go to Kung Fu Havoc number 2 and just consider Kung Fu Havoc number 1 a ship floating in the Bermuda Triangle. Be seeing you.